are more than 400 million users on dating apps worldwide, but that does not mean there are 400 million singles looking for love.
Yeah, some of those so-called users could be looking for cash instead through catfishing. You've heard about the term. In 2022, over a quarter of people on dating apps admit to being catfished that year. Well, now, would you be able to spot the signs before actually becoming a victim?
Yeah, let's bring in April Davis at Luma Luxury Matchmaking. She joins us now with the red flags that you need to watch out for. Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you for having me.
And you're perfectly dressed in red,
Yes.
just in time for
Valentine's
Valentine's Day. Okay, so what are the top signs of a catfish?
Yeah, the biggest one, of course, is that they're going to ask for money. But, you know, that may seem kind of obvious to some people, but you got to remember that these relationships oftentimes are accelerated really quickly. People are love bombing, and so then people are feeling like they are really engaged with this person and invested in that relationship. You know, and another thing is that the person just is never available to actually meet or see in a video. They're always just messaging, so that's a big sign to look out for as well.
Okay, what are some other ways that you can check to make sure the person that you're actually talking to is who they say they are?
Yeah, I always love Google reverse image search, so I recommend doing that, of course, as well as get them on a video chat or meet them in person as soon as you can. You can just, it's easy to do just a FaceTime or a Zoom date up front. So that way you know you're actually talking to a legitimate person. And then also do your diligence. Look them up on social media.
Nothing wrong with a little deep dive.
Yeah, not at all.
All right.
Of course.
All right, how can you protect yourself from being catfished?
Yeah, well, of course, never send money to anyone,
Right.
but also do your research on people. And, you know, if somebody seems too good to be true, well, you know, it probably is. So it's important to, you know, look them up on the different sites. And then also make sure you're meeting people through legitimate means, not just on some kind of, you know, weird website.
Right.
There's some that are better than others, and they ask people to even upload their IDs and stuff. So that can be good.
Okay, so if someone suspects or thinks that they are talking to a catfisher, what would you suggest that they actually do?
Well, right away you need to block them, and then report them through whatever site that you've met them on. You can bring it up to them so they aren't able to do it to other people. And then if you have been scammed financially, make sure you report it to the authorities as well.
All right, this is your line of work. You're an expert. You're a matchmaker. What do you do to help people find that match? Not doesn't have to be a perfect match, but just the match.
Yeah, well, first of all, we have our own proprietary database. So we meet with everybody. We see who they really are. They're not just some profile or some bot online. And we want to make sure that, you know, they are who they say they are, and then we will introduce them. And also, my team has, on average, about 14 years of experience. So we've been doing this for a while, so we've got pretty good at selecting who goes out with who, and we plan the date. We get people in front of each other so they're actually meeting, which is unique these days, right?
Yeah.
That people are actually getting face-to-face meetings, and so we make sure that happens, and then we get feedback afterwards. We want to hear how it went, and we're able to relay the feedback to our clients and vice versa, so we kind of have the insight of how it went.
All right, well, April, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
And if you would like help finding your future someone, you can check out Luma Luxury Matchmaking on Instagram. The information is right there on your screen.